Good afternoon and welcome to the Bulldog Vlog episode number 6. And happy Father's Day, everybody. That's the late great Bacon the Bulldog, and I'm Rod Collins, and I'm bringing you the Bulldog Vlog from Bulldog Mobile Billboards. So today I want to talk about something that's often discussed, and that's guerrilla marketing versus experiential marketing. So I want to talk about some of the differences. Got some pros and cons written for each. And I'll start with the pros and cons of guerrilla marketing. So, guerrilla marketing can be inexpensive. It's easy to plan. You're able to react to the environment quickly, and I'll talk about all this in a minute. And some of the cons of guerrilla marketing are there's a chance of wasting time and money, and plans can go wrong. And if you put all your eggs in one basket, that can be no bueno for guerrilla marketing. Now, with experiential marketing, you're able to plan out a slick, impactful production. You can have professional marketing teams do strategy and branding and permitting and logistics and social media and PR, and you can invite bloggers to the activation and put everything together. You can plan soup to nuts for an experiential campaign because you know you're going to be in one place for the entire day, or one place for the entire day for an entire tour, city to city tour around the entire country if you like. Some of the cons of experiential are it takes time and money and effort to pull off these kinds of plans. It can quickly become expensive, and you still, even though you're planning all the logistics, you still might have to react to your environment. So the kinds of things that can go wrong with the guerrilla marketing program is you might be asked to move on down the road. You don't have permission to be in that particular location. If you don't have permission to be on the campus or on the property of, say, an NFL game, you're gonna be asked to move. Raise your hand, Bulldog guys. How many people that are watching this vlog have been asked to move in a guerrilla program? Well, when you have an experiential program, the primary difference is you have permission. You've probably purchased your permission in the form of a permit or in the form of a sponsorship. Now, there's still some challenges when you have a permit. You might have a permit to be on a particular block on New York City Street, and they've given you the signs the night before to post that say no parking the following day, and you show up and there's people parking your spot. And there's a resolution to this. The resolution is you have the police help you move those vehicles, and you can literally have them towed at their expense if they aren't there to move those vehicles, because you've paid for the property to be on that particular, you paid handsomely to be on that particular spot of New York City streets. So for example, right now we're in the advertising display cube. This is about a 20-foot long vehicle. If you were to buy a permit from the city of New York, it would probably be between $4,000 and $5,000 for the day to have a block of a street and be able to put this vehicle down and have an activation for the entire day. And if you were to be at, say, a Cowboys game, doing some sort of a sampling with, let's say, a food truck, a sponsored food truck, and you were doing a sampling either for a restaurant or for some other company, and you had brand ambassadors running around giving away items and having the whole experiential marketing program, you would probably spend $5,000 to $10,000 for that sort of a sponsorship. But you're able to spend the entire day there. So when you offload all your supplies and you're asked by the police to move your vehicle because you don't have permission to be there because it's a guerrilla program, well, you have to spend the time to load your supplies back into the vehicle. Those 5 or 10 or 15 brand ambassadors that are doing the job for you of getting the word out about that brand, they're not very effective when they're spending time packing and unpacking, and then you have to go find another place to be. So it's essentially a budget question. And with the appropriate budget, you're able to then set up a home base for the entire day. And it makes it easier to execute your plan. I'm not saying experiential is always better than guerrilla. You may be able to double or triple the number of days of a campaign you can do with Guerrilla. A third of our business at Bulldog Mobile Billboards and Texas Mobile Advertising is the use of billboard trucks. That's pretty much always Guerrilla. We're asked to strategically drive and park by the brand that has hired us. As long as we're on public roads, we drive for 8 hours a day, and for the most part, it's Guerrilla. And we are asked when we park in the wrong location to move. I am always one of the first folks to tell people, let's not park, say we're selling furniture, let's not park in our competitor's parking lot. It's the wrong thing to do, and we're not gonna last long. The folks that you're competing against are not gonna appreciate that your billboard truck is parked in their parking lot. So that's an example of guerrilla marketing that I wouldn't like to do. We'll do a drive-by, we'll even hop out and take a picture, but we're not gonna park in their parking lot for the day with a billboard truck. So I'm not taking the position that experiential is always better than guerrilla. We do a lot of guerrilla marketing, but there's significant differences. You need to prepare to plan with respect to budgeting and with respect to the timing of the event. You have to react to your environment. And again, the primary difference is permitting and sponsorship. Both are almost always purchased, and it's required in order to be able to stay in one place on someone else's property for the day. So please remember, you have a choice in your media mix, and you get to choose to add and include guerrilla marketing, experiential marketing, and out-of-home advertising. Thanks, and we'll see you on down the road.